How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. As you guys can see today, we're back on FIFA 20 and we're back with another FIFA 20 review. Today it is the turn of, you see, two Portuguese striker. We have Cristiano Ronaldo and we have potentially the next big thing in Portugal. It is Joao Felix, who signed for Atletico Madrid this summer, and we're going to see what he's like in FIFA 20. And once again, thank you very much to the EA and Game Changer Network for providing me this opportunity to capture content to give to you guys, to give you an early look at the game on FIFA 20 Ultimate Team and FIFA 20 in general. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring the hype to the review. The support yesterday was incredible on Zinedine Zidane and Kylian Mbappe. Can we bring the same for Joao Felix, the striker, which very early game is going to be a one which I believe a lot of people is going to aim for, this 80 rated card, and if you do pack him, you're going to want to keep him, and I reckon he's going to go between 15 and 20k at the very early stages. So yeah lads, if you're brand new to the channel as well, drop a subscription, and let's try and hit 1,000 likes on this review. That would be sensational. And lads, let's just get into it. Let's see what Joao Felix is all about. So here we go, Joao Felix, the wonder kid from, well, Benfica, now Atletico Madrid. The Portuguese man has 5-star skills. Of course, he's got 5-star skills this year. I heard rumors that he could have 5-star skills. I didn't really believe those rumors. I thought he'd have like 4-star, something like that. But he's got 5-star. That is incredible. 4-star weak foot as well. Height to medium work rates, and he is 5'11". So for the headers and whatnot, it's not exactly small. So he's right foot primarily. Like I said, I've been over his work rates, skill moves, and weak foot. And my price prediction for the card would be between 15 and 20k. Very early stages of the game. If you're watching this in like, I don't know, August. Well, is it August right now? Next year, if you're watching this next year, basically, his price will drop very, very much. So if you're watching this and I said 10 to 15k, and you're in the comments now, he's not 10 to 15k. Lads, just chill, just chill. In terms of the pace, it is 82 in total, 79 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. Shooting, it could be a lot better for a striker in this game. He's got 79 finishing, he's got good shot power, good long shots of 80, and 79 volleys. The passing could be improved massively, from the vision to the short pass, definitely the long pass, and the curve is 81 as well. The dribbling, good agility, good balance, good reactions, good ball control, and decent dribbling. It's a very well-rounded category with good composure as well, especially for a teenager. Is he still a teenager? I do believe he is anyways. In terms of physicality, what physicality? He's got 79 jumping, 79 stamina, 64 strength, and terrible aggression and heading accuracy. It's only like 69, so what's he good at in game? You're going to see gameplay from Joao Felix in this one. You're going to see goals, you're going to see assists, you're going to see what he did well, what he did bad, and you're just going to see general gameplay, because I do believe in these reviews very early on, what you guys want to see is how the game plays, how the game flows, and not just highlights. You want to see everything that the game has to offer. So I'm going to give you highlights of Joao Felix and highlights of the game and talk about Joao Felix. But the first thing I want to talk about with this this kid is the quick feet. He's got very quick feet. That means he can move from side to side very quickly. And with his 5-star skills and like flairful side to his game, he's quick at what he does do. As the ball comes down the line, it comes to this man, Garrincha. I still want to review this Brazilian guy because he's just incredible on the game. Zidane finds Joao Felix, and then Joao Felix is going to go on a bit of a run. You can see the skills come out to play. And yes, a good shot. That was actually timed as well. I believe that was going to go in. And Zidane, which you would have seen on the Zidane review, gets the rebound and puts it into the empty net. But Joao Felix, he's always got this, I don't know, this air of, I don't know, people are scared of him because they know he's got skills, they know he's got a good weak foot, and they know he's good with the ball, his feet. That's why I've got quick feet in there, because just look at this, man. He sends someone to the ground like they've never even played football in their life. He skips past a lot of players here and sets up Ronaldo for the goal. Nice little finish there from Cristiano Ronaldo as he runs in the celebration and the sea. But anyways, guys, he's got the quick feet, and I do love that about the card. The ball control's good, the dribbling's good, and just overall, he's a dribbling striker in this game. He's got 5-star skills, I love that about the card. 4-star weak foot, love that as well. Got dribbling there as the pro, and shot power. The shot power is good. Now, the shot power takes it past the keepers on this game for Joao Felix, because his finishing isn't that great, but it's his shot power which is going to set him aside from different strikers on this game, as he plays Zidane through there, and Zidane gets the goal. So he's going to be that striker that doesn't always play on the last man, even though he can. He's got high to medium work rate. So what he's going to do is kind of float around the centre forward position and play the balls in behind defences. He's going to be creative and stuff like that. Just due to the positions he gets in the field. You see a nice roulette there. Chance inside the area. Nice little near post finish after the roulette from Joao Felix. And that's what you're looking for early game as well. You're looking for a player that can excite you and a player that you can get on the ball. Cons. Now you can see, someone brought this up in yesterday's reviews, you don't know where the cons and the pros begin. The pros begin at the top. You can see the green bar, and then the bar starts when the pros end, basically. So as the penalty goes in, I mean, penalties on this game, I'm very unused to it. I'm unused to it. I'm not that good at it, so I'm still practicing, lads. Everyone's practicing to start the game. As my opponent seemed to be practicing there, he actually jumped over the ball. But anyways, guys, in terms of the cons, we've got the physicality. I mean, what physicality with Joao Felix? He really doesn't have any physicality. His stamina's low, his strength is low, his aggression is low, and his jumping's low. So physicality in general just isn't very good. It's not his forte. It's not what he's good at. It's not what he's going to bring to the table as he gets a chance on the edge of the area. Beautiful finesse. Beautiful finesse. And, yeah, heading-wise, he's not going to be a threat in the air, especially from crosses, because his head accuracy just isn't that good. His jumping isn't that good. He's 5'11", tall, which, again, is not small. It's not small by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not going to be that impressive in the air for you and your teams, especially if you come against, like, a Virgil van Dijk or a tall centre-back. You're just going to get bossed every single time. In terms of the stamina, it's not that great. I believe the stamina is very low with this card, 79, I do believe it was. It's not great towards the back end of matches, especially for running behind defenses and whatnot. His stamina is depleted, it's quite low, and he's not going to be able to get past too many centre-backs in this game, which is a shame because Joao Felix is a very excitable player in this game, but I'm going to keep it realistic for Joao Felix. Very early game, he's not going to get a 10, he's not going to get a 9, hell, he's not going to get an 8. I've kept it realistic because I want to be realistic with these reviews. I want to give you an exact feel for the card. So I want to give you the most accurate review I can possibly give you this year. And as I've done every single year, I've went by my opinion every single year. But Joao Felix is a good starter game player. But he's not like a great starter game player or anything like that. He's a good one, and he's one that will excite you, which I've said many times during this review. His enjoyment rating will actually be higher than his overall rating. So let's get into that then, lads. His overall rating for Joao Felix and his brand new 80 rated striker card on FIFA 20 Ultimate Team, he's going to get a rating of a 7.7. He's going to get a 7.7 for myself, which is good. It's good rating because it's above a 5. Anything above a 5. A 5 is like bads and below bads and below bads, stuff like that. But anything good is like 5+, because 5 is average. I will say 5 is average. So 7.7 is a good rating for this card. It's a very good rating for this card. And I reckon for an 80 rated card, 7.7 is pushing the maximum capacity that you could possibly rate this card. But he is a very, very good early rated card and a good early game card. So Joao Felix is definitely one that you might want to pick up. Value coins, I've got none applicable right now. I do predict, which I could be wrong with. The prediction would be between 15 and 20k very early game, because he's going to be a very sought after player because he's got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foots, good feet on this game, good shot power on this game. He's going to be one which he's going to be a one to watch at the start as well. So he's not going to be cheap or anything like that. He's going to be quite expensive in terms of an 80 rated card. Anyways, enjoyment rating, he's getting 8.4 from myself. I had fun with this card. I did have fun with this card, and that needs to be mentioned. 8.4 is definitely a good rating in that category. So 8.4 is what he's getting. And FUT champ status, a lot of people's going to want this guy for FUT champs at the start of the game, but anything beyond the start of the game, the very start of the game, like the first weekend or anything like that, he's going to be a super sub. I reckon he'll be a super sub because he's super, and I see him as a sub, so that just makes sense. But he's a super sub in my eyes. In terms of the games played, he played 6 games in total for me, scored 3 times, and assisted twice, so his goal contribution was actually 5 in 6 games. That's actually really not that bad. Match ratings were 8.0, 7.2, 8.3, 7.7, 8.2, and I believe in game 6, which I don't have on there, I've only got 5 because this is 5 5 slots. Game 6, I do believe he got like a 7.8 or 7.9. It was somewhere around there because I recorded the games, I recorded the end of the games and just give the ratings, and that's exactly what he did get in those games. Atletico Madrid, he's from La Liga. He's going to be one of those La Liga strikers people want to link up with, people want in their teams. And if you can get any Portuguese players around him, any La Liga players, I definitely recommend doing that. Similar player, you would have seen it yesterday because for the lesser rated players, we're going for a higher rated card. And for the higher rated cards, we're going for the lesser rated players. So for Mbappe, it was Joao Felix. For Joao Felix, it's Kylian Mbappe. Honestly, they are very similar on this game. The key pro will be the dribble, the key con will be physicality. And the best cam style will be Hawk because he needs that certain boost on this game. This is Joao Felix. Now, I don't have a rating per position because websites yet haven't really implemented these in their systems, but once they do, some of the rating per positions will definitely be updated. Ronaldo is better than Joao Felix. I know that. I've used Ronaldo, so I can definitely give you that opinion in terms of the best Portuguese striker. I don't know why I've got him on one side because Ronaldo's not in La Liga. Why did I think Ronaldo was in La Liga? It's a Real Madrid days, boys. But Joao Felix would be number 1 in La Liga for a striker right now because that's basically the only striker I've tried from La Liga. And Portuguese strikers, Ronaldo leads the way. In terms of passing, 6 out of 10 physicality, 4 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for shooting and dribbling. And for this review, that will be all. Once again, massive thank you to the Game Changer Network and EA for providing me this opportunity to provide you with content. And I hope you have enjoyed it once again, giving you a sneak peek at Ultimate Team and stuff like that. And if you have enjoyed, once again, the hype would be amazing. So bring it and smash a like on this review. 1,000 likes is your target. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.